Hello, it's Jen with Feral Tarot, and I'm going to do a quick vibe check. These are general readings, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do appreciate all the support. Hope everyone is doing well. We're going to get right into it. Life, work, love, and spirit. Alright, there are things in the box below the video that might have your interest if you have a look there. We have acceptance and trickster popping out at the moment. Alright, what is the oracle message that we need for life? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Thank you all who are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Most High. Alright, what is the life oracle message for this vibe check? Whoever needs this, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, we got number 12 coming out, rest. What is the oracle message for work? Ooh, might have some changes coming out at work. And what about love? Thank you, God. What is the oracle message for love? We have forgive. And then for spirit. What is the spiritual oracle message for this vibe check? Thank you, thank you. We got 2 of them. All right, so we have balance and defend. So right off the rip, I feel something here is very protected in your life. I believe it's going to be a connection. There's some sort of balance in a connection. Now this could be friend, family, lover, even work potentially. I feel like something's being really protected, a relationship, a connection's being protected spiritually. It could be even you with your creator, your God, whoever that is for you. So, bottom of the deck, we have kindness. I feel like you might be just taking it easy this week. Relatable. After the holiday. We have 7. All right, 16, 6 plus 1, 7. We have 3 plus 5, 8, 7, 8, 9. So there's definitely some sort of progression forward here. At work, there definitely seems to be a change. And in love, it is some sort of forgiveness. I feel like you're just taking it easy. Perhaps you're anticipating this change that's coming in with whatever work is for you. Whether you're a domestic engineer or actually work outside the home. Whatever it is, work from home. I feel like there's strong, some sort of connection that's being very much protected, though. March might have been really relevant. I'm picking that up off this 3. Maybe you just had a really rough few months, and for this reading, it's just letting you know that rest is the advice here, the message to rest. All right, what is the message for life? Here with some tarot. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you. What else can we know about this quick vibe check? Whoever needs it. Ooh, okay. So we have the 7 of Swords coming out. That could be someone sneaking away from a situation, some sort of deception or betrayal. We're going to get a little deeper in that. Maybe it's just been really busy, or maybe you've had a really rough time, and that's why the advice is to rest, or the message here is to rest. I don't know why I keep saying advice. So, we'll see. 7 of Swords. Why is this here for life, please? Why is the 7 of Swords here for life? Can you please get more clarity? Thank you, God. Alright, so we have the 9 of Cups coming out. Maybe somebody's put to rest some sort of deception or betrayal so they can be more emotionally satisfied. The 9 of Cups is, we got the 3 of Swords popping out, and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, this, I feel like somebody wants to be happy. There is definitely, with the 3 of Swords here, disappointment. But with the 8 of Pentacles, it's like working your way through it. Perhaps you've just recently had some sort of disappointing heartache. Sorry if that's the case. And definitely feel like resting is a good idea. I'm hearing hungover. I don't know what that's about. Okay, wise change here for work. I keep coming back to this. All right. There's definitely some forward movement. All right, let's move on to work. I'll come back if I need to. All right, so wise change here for work. Thank you. I feel like May's been a lot of changes in your workplace, perhaps. Maybe there's been rearranging of the workstation, work environment, hierarchy. Could change jobs. What is going on here with change for work? Please and thank you. Thank you, God. Okay. So we have the Emperor. Somebody's taking charge. Somebody's being in a leadership role. Maybe you got a promotion. And that could be a change in itself. This involves some boss energy. Or, yeah, I think there's been a change here. The Death card is a permanent change, right? You can't go back because it's an ending. Brings about a new beginning, but it is definitely something that can't go back to the way it was. I'm chuckling because I heard necromancy. Don't deal in it myself. But good point. I don't feel like that's it. All right, a little humor. Spiritual humor there. So I feel like definitely there's been a change in some sort of leadership role. Let's get one more. You also might change jobs this week if this is for you. We have the Page of Cups coming out. Ooh, might have actually taken a demotion. The potential here is for that. The reverse of that, though, is also getting the offer to be promoted. You might have been running your own business and put an end to that and took another offer. Something more stable. Let's see. I feel like that's what's coming out here. 6 of Wands. So yeah, some sort of victory. Something that's going to bring you, help you feel more victorious in the workspace. I also feel like you might have given yourself a break if you do run your own stuff or you've just been working really hard. I feel like there's some sort of break here, some sort of self-love that's been brought in. Huge change, though. This is a huge change. If it hasn't happened, these usually tend to play out till the next one. We have strong water energy, strong Scorpio, big time. Picking up Libra as well, and Aries. Okay, let's go on to love. Like I said, this feels like a win. I wouldn't be too worried about it if you did end something, start something new. It's 6 of Wands is a win, it's recognition, attention. And for life overall, I just feel like you've been healing. Whoever this is resonating for, and I do hope this is helping. All right. Forgive. Why is forgive here for love? I mean, obviously, but why is this the oracle message for love? Thank you, God. Okay, so we have temperance. Yeah, forgiveness, bringing balance and moderation. Sagittarius energy. This is somebody that is tempering themselves. They've been patient. They've been working on getting a balance, or perhaps in this connection, which is why it's protected, there's been a balance here. This doesn't have to necessarily be romantic, though we do have a very strong 2 of Cups. Okay, so that's a connection. These 2 cards both entail a connection. I feel like the connection is protected. I feel like there's definitely going to be some sort of amends made here. I was on last week. I think it was, I can't remember the reading. It's one I did, either the last reading or the reading before that. Somebody had amends on their mind and on their heart. This feels like bringing balance to some sort of connection. Now, like I said, it could be with a younger fire sign. Do you have the Page of Wands here? I'm picking up on the bottom, like I'm noticing. What is this? Thank you. Wheel of Fortune. Things going in one's favor. Wow, there's lots of change. I feel like you just went through a really shitty time, and work is shifting and changing for the better by the looks of it. Life is shifting and changing. Just really lots of focus on time, energy. You know, Eight of Pentacles is like devoted to something, putting one's time and effort into something, figuring something out, practicing. This feels like I want to be happy, and I'm realizing what I got to do in order to be happy is put some effort in. So also could be a lack of effort. I feel like it's just been really a lot, and rest is so vital. Love here, I mean, might have just came out of the storm, and where one part of your life is looking really rough, there's another part here, a connection that is obviously very important to you, that is going well. The Wheel of Fortune, that's things going in our favor, changing the wheel. The wheel is going a different direction. And this connection, I definitely feel like it is favorable. Can you please get one more? Thank you. That's two more. Judgment and the Magician. Yeah, this is somebody deciding to put their free will to use, to good use. All this stuff might have, all this stuff might have caused some sort of upheaval in a connection, and I feel like that connection is valuable to you, whatever that means. I feel like it is heavily protected though, and there's love here, whether it's romantic or, like I said, just a connection with someone else. This feels like it's a very close connection. It doesn't feel like a romantic connection, but definitely important. And with the Temperance Angel above the connection, and the way these cards are sitting, it's catching my attention. This feels like this. Like there's an angel protecting things. So it feels like it is divinely protected, whatever this connection is. Definitely. Now we have the Judgment and the Magician. That's somebody deciding to alchemize things and get started. Might be a reconciliation. What is going on with my tongue this morning? Okay, so, or afternoon. Anyways, but there might be some sort of reconciliation here. It's going to go well. I don't see anything bad. I see rough times coming out of, for sure. A huge shift in the work situation, whatever that means for you, whether you got demoted to get a lighter load so you can relax, enjoy, rest a little more, or you got promoted so your mind's still resting, relaxing. You've had to have a hard time. This feels like good news after a hard time. All right, what's the spiritual message here, God? Why is balance and defend here? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's the spiritual tarot here? All right, so we're getting the Queen of Pentacles. We got a lot of major arcana. Like I said, you might have just came out of, sorry, I keep going back to that. A bunch of bullshit. And this feels like the divine stepping in and putting things back, all the ducks back in a row. That's what this feels like. Major arcana. Lots of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's huge universal energy. Get the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, this definitely could be a partner. I feel like what's being protected is also spiritual assets. Your prayer time, your meditation, the things that you do to keep yourself spiritually fit, okay, and what that means. The general reading I'm going to do after this is spiritual warfare is a thing, and I'm sweating just talking about it. Definitely something to be aware of, and I feel like you have divine, holy divine beings that are working in efforts with you. It feels like spiritual assets, like the connection that you have to your spirituality is protected. Keep doing the things that you do, whether that's just daily prayer, right? Daily meditation. And then there's some of us who we use salts, we use smudges, lots of different things. There's oils, waters, lots of different things. All in all, in the end, all you need to do is be able to talk to God, and whatever that means for you, right? It's between you and your God. So I feel like whatever that is protected, though, that connection, that relationship, as well as the actual 3D one in your life. I mean, Let's get some more here. Wow. Let's get some more. A few more cards, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Definitely a connection and balance. There's some sort of balancing out and alignment that is being protected. Defends here. It's being guarded. Could be a relationship with the Queen of Pentacles. That is an energy for me of a partnership, like a married person, committed person. It's also an energy of materialism. So perhaps you have a lot of things, but you don't let the lot of things be what controls you in your realm. All right, God, please. What is the? Can we get some more messages here? Thank you. So we have the Ten of Wands. That is a heavy burden, and it's also an end to heavy burdens, though. This feels like somebody in the final phase with the Queen of Cups coming out. This feels like somebody in the final phase of a climb, of a hike. The Two of Pentacles, King of Wands, Two of Swords, Strength. Yeah, I feel like somebody has been through a really rough time, and they are happy. They're coming out of the other side in alignment. And I think it's because of this spiritual anchor here. This always feels like an anchor since I started adding that in. I did do a reading for someone recently enough where it was so prevalent that I moved it to the top because it was like an umbrella protecting everything underneath it. And that seems to be coming out more and more the more I do this spread. So, I do have somebody here who's, it's almost like, I don't want to say your spirituality is a burden, but perhaps for people around you, it's a burden. It's a burden if you don't connect emotionally with your spirituality. That is the Queen of Cups. Her face is kind of rubbed off. But it's also a revelation that it's an asset. Okay, with that Queen of Pentacles energy. It doesn't matter your gender. This is energy. Feminine energy would be really relevant. Like I said, it doesn't matter the outside of the box. It's what's on the inside. So we do have, I just call those all boxes. Sorry, I didn't mean that way. Anyways, what's in the box? I digress. So, looks like a soulful person. Somebody who's in touch with their divinity and their higher power. God, whatever you need to call this. This is definitely somebody getting in their feelings, though. They're very overwhelmed emotionally. And I feel like it's due to this connection. Because everything's been such shit up to this point. Not like shit, but it's like things you can see where karma's been dealt out and things are getting back in alignment. That is what this feels like. Things getting back in alignment. If you look at how I've been handling this spread here, this is a mess and it's underneath rest. Everything else here I kind of shifted and I didn't even pay attention to what I was doing and just trying to fill out the cards literally more. So things are going in your favor. Definitely lean into your spiritual practices. Well, I like to say you can pray or worry. Choice is yours. It's always yours. We have the gift of free will. Do what you want with it. You do not always get what you want, but you will always get what you need. Anyways, my God, that's how we roll. So, and it doesn't always look pretty. Sometimes it's kind of rough, but it's always what I needed. I cannot deny that. So, this feels like overwhelming feelings involving some sort of assets, some sort of time, energy, effort, maybe involving a connection. Maybe you're new to spirituality and you're like, holy cow, I gotta pray that much. Oh, I remember when I started doing 12 steps and going to meetings. Monday's coming out. I can't say like I found God, because God's always been there for me. It's just I turned away and then I went back home. So something kind of like that. That's kind of how this feels. Definitely water is going to be relevant. A water sign, fire, and air. Alright, so we have October. Okay, so these are just months coming out, days, months. Something might resonate. Alright, thank you, God. What are the clues for all this? Going long. Alright, man. 20 minutes. I guess that's quick enough. More information, though. Helpful. Hopefully this is helping someone. I know it's kind of vague, but it's a collective. So, lots of people. There's a few other people. Lots of people. There's a few other people. Alright, what are the clues here for whoever needs this? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. What are the clues here? Alright, so we have R. We have a hidden enemy. Interestingly enough, that's going right over there in that spiritual column. Here's some more clues. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Somebody might have had to actually go to like an ER room. Wow. Especially that temperance there. It feels like rough ride. Entrepreneur. Could be a business owner of sorts. Somebody experimenting? Oh, okay. We have August. There's some more clues, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For that RE, that could also be a rewind with that reconciliation energy. And on top of that, it could be first name, middle name, last name, initials. We have open ally. Somebody's got your back here. Somebody's helping. Somebody's in support. We have earbuds. Could wear them frequently. Someone you know could wear them frequently. Or you could just be hearing something. You know, your intuition telling you something here. We have V. And we have rings. So some sort of commitment, or somebody could wear a lot of rings. Stopped at 11. We have X on the bottom. That makes me think of that defense. Something's been blocked from you in a good way, helpful way. Let me reiterate. Anyways, very helpful. I feel like something was protected in your life from whatever this hidden enemy BS is. And that is right, folks. That's what I do with that energy. I suggest trying it. Don't bother me. So, all right. We do have Vera. I'm picking that up. I don't know what that's about. Definitely feel like somebody might have went to the ER. I hope you are all right. If that is someone you or someone you know. Do have these rings. That's some sort of commitment. I definitely feel like somebody has your back here. You might have heard something behind the scenes. You know, a hidden enemy can also be like something, one of our character traits that catches us off guard. Is not very helpful character traits, usually if they're an enemy, right? They go against us, and by fault we go against others. Hurt ourselves and others. So it could be a bad habit that somebody's realizing, especially that emperor energy pulling out with that entrepreneur. Could be something as simple as lacking self-discipline. Well, you're getting the boot in the butt to get going. Self-discipline doesn't mean I'm doing it because I want to do it. No, self-discipline's there when motivation is lacking. We do it because we know in the long run it's actually what we want to do, even though we don't feel like doing it right now. I definitely feel like somebody heard something. All right, I'm not getting a whole lot out of this other than what I've told you, and we are at 23 minutes in. So I do hope this is helpful. It's a quickish one. All right, guys, many, many blessings. Take care until I see you again. Thank you again for all the support. Many, many blessings.